What's going on, everybody? Persian Geekdom's back here. I'm gonna play some Madden, I guess, because, why the hell not? Madden 20? That's pretty much all I have for you. Kinda just, hey, let's play some Madden and see how this all goes. And, I have never played Madden 20. The last Madden game I played was, boy. I don't even remember. 2014, 2013 maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around then. So let's see how funny this could be. Like I said, I was playing Halo earlier. I love watching people suck. I love watching people suck at video games, so this will be me sucking at a video game, and you all get to watch and laugh with me. Because it's fun. Right? Right. Oh, man. Let's do this. Also, keep in mind, I don't watch the NFL anymore either. I have actually had an issue with the NFL for quite some time. But figured, what the hell? Let's play a game of NFL. Super Bowl's coming up in a couple weeks. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers won last night. And then Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs won. So it should be an interesting Super Bowl. I mean, you got Brady versus Mahomes, and in my opinion, it's kind of a fitting. What did I do? Wow. In my opinion, it's kind of passing of the torch if you think about it. I think that it's actually really interesting to see what's going to happen play out at the Super Bowl. You know, if Brady wins, I mean, he solidifies himself as the greatest of all time, even though I think he's already done that, really. Wow. Whereas if Mahomes wins, it's proof that the old guard, when it comes to the old type of quarterbacks, that their time has come and gone. It's going to be interesting, and I hope they play that. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the NFL anymore. I don't watch it like I used to. But it'd be interesting to see how they play on this storyline that I think is absolutely one that they should play on. Because honestly, does anybody really care about the Buccaneers and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? No. What they care about is Brady and Mahomes, and that's what they need to play off of. In my opinion. I played NHL a few weeks ago, and check that out. I mean, I talked hockey. It was before the season started. Hockey's going on right now, so Penguins won 4 in a row. Awesome. I'm a huge Pittsburgh Penguins fan. Obviously, I'm playing as the Steelers. Crap. But born and raised in Pittsburgh. Big Roethlisberger fan. Damn it! But hey, I'm getting the ball back here, so that should be exciting. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So let's see how I do at my first. We'll go with this. We'll go. In the league, but I still don't think he gets enough appreciation for his ability to read defenses and lead his ball club. What are you doing? Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for James Conner. Breaks the tackle now at well, first play. He's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. All right. How's that expected? I mean, I am playing on rookie, so I'm not going to sit there and say, look at what I did. But I think it's kind of funny. I haven't played a Madden game in 7 years and first time, whatever. Okay.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare.
Shit.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Good times. Had by all.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yep. Yeah, that'll happen.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Accurate kick. Damn it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
I just press buttons when I get a tackle. So down in the comments, guys, let me know what you think about the Super Bowl, who you think's going to win. You know, a lot of people, especially me being a Pittsburgh fan, growing up in Pittsburgh, people were shocked to hear that I am a Tom Brady fan. I'm a huge Tom Brady fan. I'm a fan of seeing history made in sports. And whether you love him or hate him, he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Thus, we keep seeing history made. This is his 10th visit to the Super Bowl. 10th. He's won 6. He wins this one at 7. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Who wins 7 Super Bowls? Who goes to the Super Bowl 10 times in a career? Insane. Again, I would like to see him win just because I want to see history made. What is going on there? But I honestly would not mind seeing Mahomes win, because I think it's time for people to accept that, you know, these quarterbacks of the 2000s, their time is done. And where am I going over there? Again? Why did I do that again? Oh, jeez. Didn't even realize I picked up the ball there. But I'm a huge Roethlisberger fan. Huge. I've been a huge Roethlisberger fan since he came in the league. But Rodgers. I mean, we saw Phillip Rivers retiring. You know, these quarterbacks that made their
and Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
You know what? I'm going to try something here. That made their debuts in the 2000s. Their time has come, unfortunately, and it's time to see some new.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former
That was a terrible idea to throw it there. I don't know why I did that.
As a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Oh, boy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10.
Good times.
20-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow down because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Oh, man, this is where I start to fall apart.
44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9?
I don't understand what they're doing here.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Nice.
39 yards there, a big one.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it.
Yeah, I just kind of went for it. Those guys just got to go for it.
All the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Muzzle through.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
So the 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald.
Jeez.
Just shy of 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I see somebody's watching. I know who's watching. It's not me. So, thanks for watching. Say something. Let me know you're there. Maybe.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's
What am I doing? Oh,
there,
man.
all right, 2-0.
Oh, man.
I get some more. And it'll be encouraging to create some space.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1
Dang.
yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shoot free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on you, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Really don't know what else to talk about sports-wise right now. I mean,
and with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just
The punter doesn't exist, guys. It just doesn't exist.
and give us some points. No way does
Ah!
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Killing me.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. A good pickup there at 22.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Yeah.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
In the nickel.
To throw again is Jackson. And he's got Snead. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Boom.
Devin Bush leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores.
They're just not
guess what? I think they're just going to
call timeout
and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an
there it
impressive
is.
first half to get that lead. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be 51 yards.
No, they missed.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And he missed it.
That's the risk of the
Oh, good.
field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So time for the
Worth a
second
shot.
half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say not get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Forget height and catch radius. When you run the fade really well, run down the defender, kind of take him a little bit towards the middle of the field, and then fade to the sideline and give your quarterback some space, it can be executed that well, just as we saw.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the big fellas
Boom.
right there, running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving.
Yeah.
This defense,
You do,
if you
right?
bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Like 20. Check 48, the back. Hey, watch the slant.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second down, Connor looking for space. Brushing off defenders. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here we go. Blue 30. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Able to hit his tight end, Brindle. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Xavier Grimble, 29 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Whoops.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's do something fun. Let's have some fun here.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on second down. Jackson rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Some easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Flushed it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. The lead is theirs here in the 3rd quarter, but it's really been the ground game that's been the recipe for success.
You mean the spotlight isn't shining as brightly on the guy throwing it?
No, it's the man behind him that's had a heck of a game.
And that's really okay. That's actually what you're looking for. I mean, your pride tells you, hey, I want to be responsible. I want to throw a bunch of touchdown passes. But when you're able to run the football, typically speaking, your team's doing pretty well. And in this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. Right back to Connor here on first. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Black 20. Here we go. Black 20.
On first down, it's Connor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I think got 200 yards at least. Tripped.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receiver.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake 1 in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop,
Let's get this done.
Boom!
Boom!
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll make it 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Wow.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Again, it's Connor. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of
Work
kicking
it.
it through the post.
Can you work it?
Come on, man. Put that in mothballs.
Damn it.
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
All right. It's
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That's caught by Roberts. They get 14 on that one. That's good for Baltimore first down.
they're not gonna timeout.
Has
Really.
been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. That'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. The big fella past the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Tucker with the extra point. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
All right.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He can't get him down. He's still on his feet. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, man.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Connor. They're going to sneak this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On third down, it's Connor. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Connor. Breaks through the contact. And now off to the races. Down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 43 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach played a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Connor going to try and run it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kid...
Oh, man.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Sam Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Davis now to return it.
Wrong button.
A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Things and stuff.